Welcome, everybody, to the very first Northern Delinquents podcast. I am here with Joey DeSarmo, first guest. And I've got my friend Josue in the back, one of my other friends there.
Yeah. And hello and welcome to our fucking 0 followers.
Yeah, this is our first episode. We're just starting out, so we have some very good topics, but we've got no famous guests.
Oh, shit, really?
Yay! We don't have anybody to talk to. That's okay. We've got each other, right, guys? Yay!
We're just fucking around for the first podcast. We don't really know how to do this or what to talk about, so we're just gonna riff.
Yep. So for the first part of the subjects that I wanted to bring up was one. You've just graduated high school, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
All right, and I have the one question I gotta ask you is, what do you think the number one most wasted food in the school?
Oh my god, cocaine.
Oh, for sure, right? Because everybody's doing it in class, and then they're just throwing it out of the windows. And the thing is that I don't like it when people are wasteful, even if it's illegal. Just because it's a Schedule 1 doesn't mean it has to be a schedule of deliciousness.
Oh shit, you know what else? You know what nobody fucking wasted?
What?
Those cookies that were the size of your head.
Yeah.
They're so fucking big you couldn't even cook them all the way through, and they were pretty much raw cookie dough in the middle.
If anyone went to Sir Wilfrid Laurier ever, you'll know about the giant cookies that were
any
not
school.
cooked.
You go to any high school, they sell those.
No.
How the fuck did they get away with those?
No, it's just our school.
No,
it's just our school.
Are you sure?
No, St. Pete's probably has like buns or something Catholic-y.
Oh my
No, they have cookies.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay, they have cookies.
They sell big ass fucking communion wafers.
Yeah, communion wafers. You ever seen those fucking things? Those things are so stupid. Only old people have them. They're like the cheese and the rice. Those fucking things that are so
those
terrible.
Things.
Yeah, those things. Those things are so fucking
crackers.
Are they called rice crackers?
They're called rice crackers, and that is not the same as a communion wafer. You remember those like sheets of packing paper that you could buy at Giant Tiger and you could eat them?
I do.
That's communion. That's communion cracker things.
Yeah, and it goes with grapefruit because it's like the flesh and the blood or something stupid.
Not grapefruit. It goes with wine, Tristan.
No, they don't give you wine, do they?
They fucking better. That would be the only reason I'd ever go to church.
Who goes to church, right?
Christians.
Well, remember, it's the body of Christ.
Yeah, no, that's right. No, that's right, Josue, that's true.
I'm just saying, if I were ever to go to church and I didn't get a glass of wine, I'd be pissed. I wouldn't say anything because I'm at church.
You think all those suburban moms really care? You think
what?
half of them show up and just don't give a shit?
That's what I'm saying.
Like they show up, they sit in those rows, they hear how we're gonna go to hell. When I was going, I was sitting there and I was reading through some fucking like magazine. It was like I was sitting on a plane. I was reading through the book, hearing some guy talking about it, and I was like, couldn't give less of a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine how much better it would be if they gave you like a complimentary glass of wine every fucking visit.
Well, no, they should get the little church. They should get the church boys or.
They should get those little bottles they have on airplanes.
No, but they should get them walking around, and it should be little bottles of holy water.
Boys?
Yeah, the altar boys. They should get them coming around with little bottles of holy water, like it's like church-based shit. You know what I mean?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's not good.
Phone call from.
Nobody's calling us right now. That's not the best thing, right? Nobody's calling us. We don't have any friends. Yet,
sure.
Right? We don't have any friends.
No, the car dashboard is just vibrating.
Is that?
There we go. That was Gabe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was our other friend, Gabe. You might know him as X-Source. He's got 135 more subscribers than us, so that's nice.
Yeah.
But our content is a little better, I think. But he's going to be collabing with us soon, so you'll be able to hear his voice on
probably
here.
because he put out more stuff than us. I mean...
Well, this is only our first one, right? So
yeah. He's got he puts out at least a video a year.
Yeah. You know what? Another thing I didn't really. I don't know if you guys saw it. You guys saw the new movie Ready Player One. You saw that movie?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, the funny thing, all the pop culture references they were making, especially when the main guy, he was like, "Oh, I've seen all their Twitch streams," and I was like,
"Oh fuck."
I made the joke and I was like, "Well, the guy they're referencing as God," I was like, "How come we never saw a picture of Gabe Newell?"
Oh my god, that would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect. That would have been a good Easter egg in a game that was full of them. Like in the movie, he figures out. Oh, and spoilers alert to all you guys that don't go out and watch this or whatever.
Fuck.
Yeah,
It's Ready Player One. It's not It's not like fucking.
It's on DVD. Go to Walmart. Go somewhere and get it. Anyways, he backs up in the race to get a key, but he backs up, and apparently that's an Easter egg in the game.
And but they had these fucking teams of executive people working on trying to figure it out. They had teams of executive
people that were like bots. They were like bots, but they were real people.
Yeah.
And they all had the same haircut. They all kind of sounded like a mix of like Will Smith and Steve Buscemi. Like they sounded like that monotone. You couldn't tell if they were black or white if you saw them on a screen. It was very interesting.
And none of these loopy fucking minority quota assholes never thought once in like 200 years to back up on the racetrack.
Well, no, and that's what's funny. Nobody accidentally fell and like went backwards. Nobody figured that out.
4-year-olds do that shit in Mario Kart.
No, yeah,
you can't fucking back up.
No.
Oh my god.
No, and that was the whole point. Is that
was my only problem.
Well, they were trying to win the race and they were going too fast, and instead of just backing up, they went forward. And apparently that was like some sort of like, it was like a nuance where it was like, oh, you're supposed to go backwards in life to save yourself. Like, I don't know. It had some, and then when they went down, it was all green, and it was like some Matrixy thing that was looking like, I don't know. It was like they didn't finish the game, and it's like the producers were just like, you know what? Tell the animators to kind of half-ass it, and then we'll just say, it was part of the movie all along. It was part of the hacker, the kind of hacker vibe we've got going on.
Well, at least they're getting slightly better at it. Mainstream media has not given hackers a good name.
Well, no. Of course not. They've got the look. You know what
do they have? Fucking CSI Miami?
No, I don't know if you know this, but they actually have a CSI. It's called CSI Cyber Threats or something. It's called. So comment down below if you actually know the name of that, because I remember watching that once, and it was right after CSI New Orleans. So I'm like, how many crime-based shows are around boats? Like how many boats are coming in that we need to make a crime show? There's fingerprints on the side of the boat. Let's bring it down to evidence, cause apparently there's too many boats for them to fucking fix.
But like you see hackers in like crime dramas and shit, and it's just like, oh no, we're being hacked, and then like 45 fucking windows pop up on the computer. And they start typing really fast. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
And to anyone out there that actually knows about anything about computers, I guess we'll include ourselves. I guess we'll include ourselves into that.
Painful.
The thing that pisses me off, it's almost like a pet peeve. You can never determine what the operating system is of the computer they're using.
That's true. It's always like some fucking Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2, Mad Max, kind of like it almost looks like a Fallout parody.
Yeah.
It looks like a Fallout parody of some shit they were doing, and they were just like, you know what, we should come up with like a new kind of brand.
It's just fucking semi-transparent Deus Ex.
It almost looks like Linux.
Yeah.
If Linux was shittier.
Yeah, they put that on every fucking computer screen in the TV show, and everyone's like, oh my god, look at how advanced our fucking our police force is.
No, and you know what? That's another thing that I've always found funny, is that if you watch any show, some of the shows they'll parody, like in The Big Bang Theory, they don't really like make up brands. Like they're usually using brand names, but to a throwback, if anybody's seen iCarly, you remember? Remember they had that fucking pear? They had the pear phone, and his monitor or his phone was shaped like a pear.
Motherfucker. Yes, I remember that.
I never liked that, because as a kid, I was like, you know what? That's an iPhone. That is a ripoff of an iPhone, and I do not appreciate this shit you're doing. You guys are fucking Nickelodeon actors. You guys shouldn't even be running around with iPhones. You guys should be studying.
Oh my god. Those shows had the best drama, though.
Yeah.
It was like...
You know why? Because it was relatable.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
That's the type of shit that happened in grade 8.
No, I feel like that was the shit that would go on in our heads. Because in reality, I was thinking, and I was like... Cause I don't remember how old they were in the show. I'm guessing they were like 14, 13. But I'm like... And they never... And I can't remember where the show was. I think it was based in Seattle. Yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was in Seattle. And I'm like... And I'm sitting there, and I'm like... And her brother Spencer was like an art kind of guy. You know, like one of those...
I think he's the only character who has ever had an art degree and been successful.
Yeah, but he wasn't... Yeah, but how was he making money? He had like a loft. He had one of those big elevators.
He had a big-ass
He had a factory-size elevator that would go up, and I always thought that was funny because I thought, oh, it's in Seattle.
Dude, Spencer was definitely a fucking drug dealer. There's no way he made that kind of money.
There's got to be some sort of fan fiction out there of him, like, being some, like, drug dealer, like some Breaking Bad parody.
Listen.
Some stupid shit
There's a lot of fan fictions about iCarly, and I bet none of them mention that.
Huh. Well, somebody should make one. Yeah, when do you guys go out there and make one?
Don't listen to him.
Go make some drug dealing iCarly fan fiction. That hasn't been around
They're just
yet.
gonna write porn. They're just gonna fucking write porn.
No, because that's unoriginal. Everybody's writing porn.
Yeah. You know why? Because everybody wanted to fuck Carly.
Jesus.
What's her name? What's the actress's name? Bet you $1 million you won't know it.
I do know it. It was that, starts with an M and has an M, like 6 M's in it. It has like 6 M's in it, right? What is it?
Fuck. I forget too.
Was it Hannah Montana?
No, Hannah Montana was,
she was
Miley Cyrus.
She was the fucking clone of herself.
There was so many stupid shows. You know what show that was so... I can't remember what the show's name was that intertwined with it. Was it Zoe 101? Was it that? It was the one with Ariana Grande.
I don't know.
Which one was that? She was in that. You know she was in that?
Ariana Grande?
Yeah, she was in that show with the guy with the ventriloquist. The guy who was like a hipster before it was neat.
Fuck,
remember him?
dude.
He had the curly, like, Jew hair, and he had, like, the glasses. He had the thick frame glasses. He had the puppet he walked around. Josue, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Sort of. Not really.
Fuck, dude, I can't remember.
I remember the name of the show. Victorious.
Oh,
it's
my
when they
God.
were fucking... Yeah, that was the name of the show with the guy with the pup. I remember one episode I watched where they were, like, they were making fun of Breakfast Club, and I didn't know about it. Like, I didn't know about Breakfast Club, so my mom's walking by, and she's like... What are you watching? What is this making fun of? And I'm like, I don't know, but they keep on saying, like, Breakfast Club. And she's like, that movie is so historical, and you shouldn't be making fun of it, and blah, blah. And I turned to her and I said, you've never been on YouTube before. That's all that 2012 and 2014 was making parodies of stuff.
Pretty much.
All I remember, and this guy's old, but I remember when Annoying Orange started. I remember somebody showed me that video at school. When I was at school. And he said, hey, look at this video. It's really funny and annoying. And as 12-year-olds all giddy, not knowing what porn is, we're like, all right, something to do at 6 p.m. Let's watch all the Annoying Orange video. There
was not one fucking time in my life where that orange didn't weird the fuck out of me.
No, and I think it was. And I think the thing is that we were used to such shitty animation that we weren't expecting...
That was good animation, but it was absolutely unnerving seeing that orange fucking laughing at all of his friends getting cut up.
Yeah, and see that was the thing too, is that he acted like a serial killer. in a way.
Yeah.
Because of that knife. And it's like he was like leading them on, and even the knife had a face. You know, as he was killing people.
Such a fucking weird show.
It was such a weird, and the CGI blood too.
There's probably so many theories about that show.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's probably so many internet theories about that show.
I'm surprised we haven't watched any.
I know.
Considering all the other theories that are out there. The one about how, fuck, I can't remember. It was one of the game theory ones he was doing.
About what?
I can't remember, but it was one of them. I was watching one of them, and then I think it was about the Holocaust and, like, the Incredibles. It had something to do with that.
Yeah, game theory used to do, like, hey, here's the science behind the physics of this game. Here's the probability of this game's physics being real. But now he's like, hey, I know what happens in that game that didn't come out yet. And he just fucking extrapolates the fuck out of, like, a game commercial or something.
How did he know that? Was he, like, in on the whole...
No.
Like, especially with all the Fallout stuff he was talking about. when Fallout 4 was coming out, I think he was like talking a lot
That's what I mean. That's
about it.
See, if it was like 2014 right now, he would have made a fucking video about the effects of Fallout on the environment. But now he's like, what's Fallout 76 gonna be? It's like, you're not making theories, dude. You're just fucking guessing at what a new game is gonna be like.
Yeah. That's basically all his things are. It's all what the theories are going to be compared to what they're not going to be.
Yep.
Anyways, but let's get into the jokes, let's get into the laughs, and let's get into the memories. So one of the jokes I wanted to say was, it's actually funny, I brought this up at work.
What?
I was talking to people about it at work. So it's basically about, what was it? It was about self-defense in third world countries. And the setup was, as I was walking along the back of the kitchen, and I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, Jeff. He's like, what? And I'm like, oh, and he's Spanish, so it's
okay.
The responses are like that. Anyway, so
the fuck didn't you say Jefe?
No, I know. No. His name's Jeff, for real.
What?
I'm not even joking. His name's Jeff. I'll introduce him to you one day.
That's weird.
Anyways, but the joke, I went up to him and I was just like, you know, here in the Western civilization, in the first worlds, we have, stun guns and pepper spray and all these, weapons that they've come up with that are really non-lethal. But I said, but you know what? Maybe in Africa or in like Libya or in Egypt, they take like water just from like a lake or the Nile, and they just put it in like a spray bottle or in a rag and whip it around like some kind of fucking medieval weapon.
Oh my god.
And they're just like, slap. Like, you ever slapped a towel against something? That's what it's like, except it gives you like
Cholera.
5+ rads or some shit. like it fucks with you or something. And then when you're walking along, it'll add like they'll put it inside of a bleach bottle. And then when somebody opens it, they're like, oh, thank God, it's just bleach. But then they'll smell the water. And then they're like, oh, I'm fucked. It's like when you're playing a game and you're just about to die and you're like on that 5% health. And you know you're going to die. As soon as you smell that water, you're like,
that's it.
Oh, shit. I guess that's the end of the line for me.
Fuck. You could probably make a flamethrower out of like...
You could make a flamethrower out of...
You can make a flamethrower out of tap water.
From Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
Considering the fact we live so close to Michigan, we could just drive over there, get some water out of the... I'm sure no one's guarding the water facilities.
Is it illegal to put that in your car? Does the government regulate that?
Putting water in your car?
From Flint, Michigan? That would work as fuel.
Know. Well, there's lead in the car.
Dude,
don't you need unleaded water? Or
Flint
unleaded
is so
gasoline?
fucked, man. I just love it. It's so funny that, like, they did a couple fucking news stories about it and then stopped. Even though it is a national emergency. There are so many states with the same amount of lead and minerals as Flint, Michigan, but they don't fucking talk about it because there's so many other things.
And you know what's funny? I feel like there's a conspiracy against that whole area around Michigan and southern Ontario and around there, because Vice, I don't know if you've seen it, but Vice News and Vice or whatever the fuck they're called now, they did documentaries. They did like a couple of them, or like 4, where they did it on the water in Flint, Michigan. And then they did they did a couple other ones I can't remember. It had to do with the toxicity level in Canada, because there's a bunch of shell plants that make rubber and plastics and gasoline.
Oh, fuck.
It was called the Toxic Valley. It had something to do with that. Anyways, and the recent one they did was called on the U.S.-Canadian border, Steeltown, where the fentanyl overdoses, because I can't remember what the statistic is, if I can say this in English without being stupid. Whatever Health Canada has come out with, I can't remember. There's a rough estimate, but I'm pretty sure they said a couple years ago or last year there was over like 3,200 or something like that overdoses of fentanyl.
Holy shit.
And there's 365 days in a year. So you do the math, which we can't do. Which is, sad. But the thing was that they did it, and they focused on this addict who was trying to quit, and he was trans, and the thing was that I was sad, and I truly was sad, but the thing I wanted to bring up was not only do you need to find an addict, considering the fact there's over like 11 I can't there's like 9,800 people in this small town. Not only and like half of them are addicts or something, like a good 60% of them are addicts or recovering or whatever. Anyways, so not only is he addicted to fentanyl and opiates, but he's trans. And he's tried to committing suicide, and he's done all this. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, well, his life sucks, but what about the non-trans people? Because I'm like, because the
exact same story, but, you know, if Vice didn't find that one person, they probably would have got a lot of fucking letters.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Like, just because you have a normal white person in Canada, go figure.
Doesn't count.
Some white guy with a beard in Canada, never seen ever. You know, just because their voices aren't being heard. Like there was a lot of guys, and that was the thing. There was a guy in that exactly like that. He had gauges. He had a good beard. He was a tattoo artist, and he was a recovering addict. And they put him in there too. So I was like, okay, I guess they're just. And I thought about it, and I thought, okay, well maybe they're just focusing on the shittier people. And it just so happened to be that a couple of the shittiest people in all of this town, and one of them just happened to be trans.
Yeah.
And then that was the thing.
I mean, probably not, because they're a media outlet and they kind of have to do that nowadays. But
yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
I don't give a flying fuck about like diversity. I don't give a fuck who they're interviewing, as long as they're interviewing someone who's on topic. If it's a fucking drug addict, it should be in the drug addict thing, right?
Well, you know, I guess it should be no matter who you are. You should.
Yeah, but they're not doing that. They're just fucking... Now they have to fucking specifically pick people from certain groups. Or a bunch of people are going to email them with their fucking long nails.
That's so... Oh my god, that reminds me. Well, you guys all know Joji, Filthy Frank.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, well, anyways, he was getting interviewed for his new stuff, his music and whatever he's making, and the Vice journalist who was interviewing him looks like that black guy from Hey Arnold.
No,
he's got the hair. Way. No, I'm not even joking. He's got like the fucking cube cylinder hair. That sounded stupid, but he's got the weird hair, like the long, like, and that's the thing.
He looked like a fresh pencil.
No, no, that's true. He had like that eraser thing, and the thing is that like, I feel like it's either like especially when you see, you know, someone of color, they either have no hair or they have a lot of hair.
Dude, people at our school would kill for that fucking pencil tight haircut.
Well, they're all trying to do it, right?
Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't work though. Every time you fucking go to First Choice Haircutters, they fuck something up.
You go to First Choice?
Try not to.
I was gonna say, because don't go to First Choice. Go spend the extra $25. Go somewhere else. Go to the Imperial Barbers. It's near our place. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll just get it home.
These are also not plugs. They are not condoning any of this. We are just saying local businesses
shut
that
the
are
fuck up. Sponsor us.
Yeah, we don't have any sponsors yet, but if anyone's out there, Loot Crate.
Don't say we're not fucking sponsoring
420
people.
Goodie Box, if you're out there, please sponsor us. We'll do reviews of
Hey guys, we're money shills.
Yeah, well, we're trying to be.
Hey, Audible.
Yeah, no, guys, come on.
Hey, you guys like Dollar Shave Club?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna get there soon.
You ever played War of Clans? War of Clans, Tristan?
War of Clans.
I was playing War of Clans the other day. It changed my fucking life.
What?
It's fucking all the YouTube ads, dude. People
no,
are
it's
so
not,
fucking
it's not the,
poor
it's
on
not
YouTube
the,
right
It's not
now.
the YouTube ads. It's shoutouts.
Yeah, YouTube sponsorships.
It's the shoutouts they do.
It's so depressing.
Oh,
and it's like, yes, I'm glad that you can actually make money and not starve to death on your YouTube salary, but fuck, dude, I don't care about fucking Dollar Shave Club.
Well, what if we get a sponsor?
Buy razors.
What
if
if
we get a sponsor? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
totally.
Like if they email us
but
tomorrow.
We're a podcast. That's like
yeah.
What, 5% of our entire podcast? When YouTubers do it, they take up like a good 10-20% of the whole fucking video.
That's true.
Talking about an app. Oh my god.
It's bullshit.
Just
It
fucked
is true.
up. And Dollar Shave Club. You know, Papa bless for fucking giving money to poor YouTubers. But fuck me. I will just buy a razor. I'll just buy a fucking razor. They're not that expensive.
Yeah, Dollar Store exists, guys. Shoppers
Oh my
does
God.
too. Alright, you got anything else to say, Josue?
one thing. What does Papa Bless mean, actually?
Papa
What
Bless?
is the meaning of that?
It's just fucking Papa John's, dude.
Okay, so some people online do not know of, well, our friend here does not know of H3, so please do not go that hard on us. Don't spam our video with dislikes, guys. We need your support.
We need your support. Tristan's mom is dying from cancer.
No, guys. She's not. Believe me. She's
Real
not.
shit.
She's not.
100 likes
No,
and I'll
it's
fucking
good.
cut it short.
No,
dude.
guys.
She's dying.
Guys, there's
I
no
can just
plug.
pull the plug on
I'm
it.
trying to charge my Juul, man. Chill. Alright, well, thank you very much for listening. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Comment if you've got anything, other topics, anything else you want to bring up. Or if you just would like to tell us you enjoy hearing our lovely, beautiful voices. That would be much appreciated. See you guys next time on the second episode of Northern Delinquents. See you guys later.